Hello, I'm with Noah, a chef at Screaming Tuna, and today he's going to show me how to make sushi. What are we making today?
Today is a spicy tuna, cucumber, and avocado roll topped with yellowtail or kampachi.
Okay. And you said this isn't on the menu?
No, it's not. This is something that for beginners is a relatively difficult role to accomplish.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, I figured I'd give you a challenge.
All right, cool.
Have you ever made sushi before?
I have not made sushi.
Okay, well, we're in for a treat then.
I like to cook, but I feel like this is a little different, so.
It's a very completely different world. So.
Oh, good. All right, let's get started.
All right.
So the catch is that Noah will be here and he can't look at what I'm doing and he has to instruct me on how to make the sushi through verbal instructions only. Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go. All right, so first you're gonna wanna put your gloves on.
Yeah, okay, of course.
And then once you have your gloves, you're gonna want to just dip your hands in the tempura flakes in front of you, just enough to get some grease on your gloves. That's gonna help the rice from sticking to them. So just sort of take some of that and rub it onto your gloves so that you get it nice and coated.
All right, okay. Cool.
All right, now once you have that, grab like a large tennis balls size ball of rice. All right, so then take your rice and put it down on the sheet of seaweed.
Seaweed. Oh,
It's in that, yeah, the black tin there.
okay. Just one sheet and then I just
Just one sheet.
Do
So
I
then,
flatten it?
yeah, try and spread the rice out evenly across the sheet of the nori.
Okay. Wait, is the nori the seaweed?
Yeah, so nori is roasted seaweed.
Okay.
All right, once you think you have it spread pretty evenly, take your sesame shaker.
Sesame shaker.
Should be up on the ledge.
Got it, okay.
All right, and then sprinkle some sesame seeds on your rice.
All right.
All right, so then flip your sheet of nori over.
Like with the right, okay.
Yeah, so the rice is on the cutting board on
Okay.
the bottom.
All right.
All right, so then take your avocado, and you're gonna want to get 2 good-sized slices of avocado and set that on the nori.
Is there a specific, like, knife
I would
should
use the
to
knife
slice
that's
it?
on the cutting board in front of you.
Okay, oh, okay.
So that is a sushi knife. The technical name for it is a yanagiba.
Well, okay, so I've only cut an avocado like once or twice, and I've always failed at cutting the pit out, and I just got it in one try.
All right.
So, all right, so you want how much avocado?
You want like 2 good-sized slices, about the size of your finger.
Okay. But like not with the shell, right?
No. You're gonna want to take the skin off.
Oh, okay. Okay. This is real. So 2 good slices, about the size. Okay.
All right.
And then, does that go on the nori?
Yep.
Okay.
And then after you have that, take a decent handful of cucumber
Okay.
and set that behind the avocado.
Does it go like a long ways or?
Long ways, yeah. You want it to run long ways along the nori.
Okay. Oh, okay, I see. All right.
And then you're gonna want to take a small handful, probably about the size of a golf ball, or a little bit bigger than that, of the spicy tuna mix.
All right. Size of.
And then spread that evenly in a line along the nori, right in front of the avocado.
All right.
You want it to be more of a cylinder though. You don't want it spread all the way across the nori because you want a decent amount of space at the top of the sheet.
Okay.
So then once you have that in there, take your rolling mat, the one that's wrapped in plastic wrap,
Okay.
then set the nori on top of the mat.
Does the rice go on top?
The rice should stay on the bottom. So you're gonna keep it up, open face like it is now, and then just set it on top of the mat.
And then long ways, like long side on long side?
Yeah, you want the bamboo, you want it to run parallel with the nori.
Okay.
So then you're gonna want to leave about 2 finger widths at the bottom of the rolling mat. So you don't want the nori right at the edge. You want about 2 finger widths at the bottom.
All right, makes sense.
And then once you have it like that, you're gonna grab the bottom of the rolling mat and you're gonna fold it up over, and you're gonna kind of want to sort of tuck the ingredients in gently, and then fold the bamboo rolling mat so that it basically comes all the way over the top. So then fold it over and then kind of tuck it in, and then there should be some nori left at the top.
Oh.
And then you're just going to kind of push it forward until it kind of rolls over itself.
Oh, I think I overstuffed my sushi a little bit.
Is it coming out the sides like a tube of toothpaste?
Yeah, no, it's like I can't get the full circumference
Okay.
around.
Well, do your best, and then kind of try and get it into, once you kind of have it a little bit like a cylinder, take your mat and put it over the top of the roll and sort of like form it into more of a cylinder.
Okay.
The key is to use the right amount of pressure and to both be gentle and firm at the same time. It's a perfect balance between the two.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Kind of got it?
Yeah.
All right, so then what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna take your yellowtail fish and take your knife, and you're gonna wanna cut about 4 or 5 relatively thin slices, and then you're just gonna drape them over the top of the roll.
Okay.
Now, the one thing I didn't tell you earlier about that knife is the blade angle it's what's called a single beveled edge, which means only one side of it actually has an edge. It's not a double-edged blade. So the blade angle, it's gonna cause the knife to go one direction. So if you feel like you're kind of having to fight the knife in what direction it wants to go, that's the reason why.
I feel like when I'm cutting a piece of fish and there's like skin or something in it, should I? It's like gray. Should I cut that out?
No. There's no, that fish is already skinned, so you don't have to worry about that. Everything on there is edible.
Okay. All right.
So what you're gonna wanna do now is take the plastic wrap. You have the fish over the top of the roll now, right?
Yeah.
All right, so take the plastic wrap, get a sheet of plastic wrap and put it over top of the roll.
All right.
All right, so then you're gonna take your other sushi mat, the unwrapped one,
Okay.
and you're gonna place it over the top like you were when you were shaping the roll originally.
Yeah.
All right, so then kind of press down, and then once the plastic wrap is formed over top of the roll, you're gonna take your knife and you're going to make a total of, let me see, it's gonna be a total of 5 cuts. You're gonna do your first cut right in the middle of the roll. So,
Through the plastic wrap?
yeah, through the plastic wrap. So kind of try and find the middle of the roll and then cut straight through.
Okay.
And then after you do that, you're literally gonna cut each section that you cut in half. So you'll cut the whole roll in half, then you'll cut each half section in half again, and then each smaller section in half. So you're gonna wanna do more of a back and forth motion rather than a pushing downwards.
Yeah.
So kind of pull back towards you and then forward and down.
All right. Oh gosh. Okay.
All right, so once you have all those cuts, I take your mat again and reshape the roll one more time.
Okay. Why do we leave the plastic on when we're cutting it?
Because the fish will stick to the rolling mat otherwise. That's why the other mat is already wrapped, but you can't take a plastic wrapped mat and put it over plastic wrap because then it'll stick too. And it won't, when you cut, you need the plastic wrap to kind of stay there too to help keep everything in place. Otherwise the fish will want to slide off.
Yeah.
All right, so then once you have all that cut, go back behind you and grab a plate. One of the black plates will work.
Okay.
And then kind of just set your roll on top of there and sort of spread it out. You don't want it to be...
Should I take the plastic off?
Yeah, take the plastic wrap off at this point.
Okay.
And then just take your roll and sort of spread it out along the plate, however you want to make it look. That's sort of up to you. There's no real hard and fast rules to how to plate sushi. It's kind of however you want it to look.
All right. Okay.
All right, am I ready to take a look at what you made?
Yeah.
All right. Wow, that is fat.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen worse for first time.
All right. Okay.
To put it in perspective, if I were to make this exact roll, it would take me less than 3 minutes.
All right. Okay. And that took me probably like 7 minutes.
I think we were pushing 8 or 9.
Okay. Well, I'm impressed with it still.
Yeah, no,
I feel like the customer would be very happy with how much I gave them.
yeah. Yeah. So I mean, if you liked what you did here today, if you enjoyed it, you know, I encourage you to try making sushi at home. It's not easy, especially as far as like finding good fish to use. It's just not something that's readily available to the public to find good quality sushi fish. But if you can do all sorts of other things, I mean, things like smoked salmon, things that are really easy to find. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I encourage you, if you enjoyed what you did here, to keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing to learn. Plus, it's a nice trick you can pull out, if you want to have people over for a dinner party sometime. So.
Thank you so much for watching. You should definitely visit Screaming Tuna on 1st and Seabuth and Walker's Point. See ya.